Hello, 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 hello. Prince, how are you? You're saying there's more YouTube drama? No way. How could there be more? How could there be more? How could there be more than there already was? Wasn't there enough? Can't they have enough of this stuff? Didn't YouTube say, no? No more drama. Save the drama for your Honda. Shane Dawson has... Oh. How do you do that? Why would you do that? Does that mean the cat was involved? Like, you know, when people put peanut butter somewhere and they get the dog involved? Is that what we're talking about here? Yeah, cats have rough tongues too. Can't be doing that. Good lord, never ends, eh? See some of these subs build up a little bit. Okatsu. Mysterious new power. The whole area is like a hellscape. Okay. Great, I'll go to the hellscape. Kuroshima. Oh yeah, we're reusing the places. That's okay, that works, you know. Why not? I like that. That's like a sustained piano sound, eh? Piano strings, like when you hammer them. And yeah, like some kind of effect or something, so it stays. So it stays and sustains. Okay. Let's post some links and get this going. Twitch. Boom. There's like barely any lag, eh? Or not lag, what do you mean? Like latency from what I say to what happens? On Twitch, at least. And on YouTube, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Wiggy biggy back, biggy biggy back, YouTube. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Wiggy biggy back, biggy biggy back, YouTube. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 6 seconds. 6-second lag. Pretty good. What do you call that? Lag? I'd call that a delay. Lag is when you're sitting there waiting. And although you are waiting for that, it is not weighty. Please don't try. He said he spread. Yeah, well, it sounds like it. Is that a podcast that you listen to, or is that you just heard that story from your news, from your gossip sites? That sounds like just a dumb joke. Yeah. What the heck? I keep... What? Why can't I paste? All of a sudden I go Control V and instead of pasting it does a U. Uh-oh. It just keeps doing a U. Oh, I know why. Because I probably copy and pasted the wrong thing. That makes sense. Boom. I don't know how I got a U. But maybe it's trying to tell me something. One time my friend was mashing keys on the keyboard. And it looked like this. It was like, you know, blah, blah, and then this. You're like, whoa! Ah! 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 Scary stuff. Alright. Oh, I remember this place. How much amrito do I have? Man, yeah. Do I remember this place? I don't know. Level up. You have 200. It's not enough, boy. Got the sword. There's a big fella in here? Heard it either while browsing Reddit or on YouTube, but you did check everything by going to the drama sites? Yes. Well, of course you had to get your confirmation. What is this? A pot that hangs down into there and is hung up on there. What's that all about? That's how they did their cooking back then? Be cozy, eh? Living in a house like that, you just have a fire out there in the middle. That's a pretty big fire. Like, really. Okay, this is what Neo is like. Alright, inside you go, wow, this is probably a historical recreation of how Japanese people lived, except for the dead person. You know, you got this raised floor off the dirt. Then you got this sort of like contraption here with, you know, their food, and that would be like the center of the house. Like that was probably another thing that kind of kept the coals in, and it, you know, wow, it's so historically accurate. And then you just got this, where obviously it wouldn't be this big. I mean, if these people were actually thinking about any kind of resources and stuff where things were scarce, you know, no. But that's Neo for you. It's really juicy. Oh, I thought you said your mouth is so full of this drama. It's very juicy. This month, yeah. Well, right, well, I guess if it's people that you're involved with, right? Not involved with, but feel connected to, because you've seen them, you see what's going on with them. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Sad music, more demons. Demon. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, juicy fruit. Why is it telling me to go back there? Doesn't seem right. Maybe I need to. Down here. There we go. What the heck is that rolling ball? It looks annoying. Man. Dead. How have I been doing? I've been doing pretty good. I had a great rehearsal last night for music. We're playing the this rock album that I put out called What Are You Waiting For? The band was called The Magyars, M-A-G-Y-A-R-S. Available now on Spotify. I don't think it's on iTunes though, which is pretty weird. Stupid distributor. Anyways, it's really fun to play those songs again. D-Tag on bass. And actually a guy named Tom Werbo on the drums, who had kind of retired from music, but he's coming out for this. And also he watches on here sometimes. Great drummer, great guy. We also do we do like a fun thing on this Sunday where we just play like a bunch of kind of like rock covers and stuff, and like even ABBA songs. Yeah, but it's pretty loose, you know. We're not like a cheesy cover band. It's just going to be kind of like rocking them out and playing whatever we feel. So that'll be pretty fun. I just realized I have to remember this. My guitar amp doesn't work. Remind me in 3 hours that your guitar amp doesn't work. Remind me in 3 hours that oh, the stupid Bluetooth is on. Stop it. Remind me in 3 hours my guitar amp doesn't work.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Guitar app, fine, whatever. Amp. I hate when you go to a gig and you have equipment that doesn't work. It's just the worst. Feel like an idiot, and then it just sets everything off. Boom, boom, boom. It's funny, I'm pretty bad with managing time. Whereas, when I knew about it, I should have sent it in, and I should have brought it in, and I thought, nah. It's like, why am I gonna do that? Because, all right, I'm gonna be back in 1 second. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Dog was barking. Needed to be dealt with. Needed to be dealt with. Looked like I had a freeze. Party by Adore Delano. Never heard of that. What's that? It sounds like a party pop song. Is that a party pop dance song? I'm wondering if we could... The nice thing about it is that these guys often, when they start playing it, they don't know the song. And I pick songs that are easy for a band to improvise over and just kind of figure out, you know, a couple chords. Don't do any of the really complicated bits. It's a lot of fun. Oh, this guy. Every time with this guy. La 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 la. But they actually balance it up pretty nicely, where it's pretty satisfying. Where if you just watch this guy dive at you. Oh, I switched. I thought I could get him without him looking, but I couldn't. Oh yeah, this thing has that stab. How cool is that? Very cool. Can you come down here? Can he fit in here? Looks like he can. Oh yeah, yeah he can. Fire too? Wow. What is this thing? What is it? Yeah, will that help you defeat it, knowing what it is? Right up to the old R2. It's a rock pop song by a drag queen, Adore Delano. She mostly does rock music. His body was turned into a pretty cool wheel. I mean, if you're into killing people, then you'd be happy that your body was turned into that killing wheel. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ah. There are ladders behind here. Is video games anime or drag queens? Video games have some of the greatest music of all time, because they're created in, well, they're created away from the kind of minutia of how they make music. They're not worried about. I feel like there's less pressure, you know. They're able to just kind of make something that works with the. In the same way that like movie soundtracks and scores used to be really great. And they still are in smaller movies, but the big budget soundtracks are scores. Not soundtrack is when you have a bunch of music. Score is when somebody's written music for it. Anyway, but I always feel really, really lucky to have grown up playing video games, because I love music, and it was a way to hear a lot of different styles of music through video games, and a lot of basically classical compositions as well. Like, you had really classically trained people making all this music, and you still do. You know, it's pretty incredible how serious this music is, and how unique it often is. You know, it's kind of become its own genre with chiptunes and what you can accomplish with it. So it's connected to something specific in the game. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's, you know what's interesting about it is that it's like a music score for a film. Of course, it's like a music score. It's like a score for a film, but at a film, the music sometimes has to get out of the way of dialogue, because there's usually a lot of talking, right? But especially in earlier games when there was no talking, the music had to carry it on its own. And then when you think back to, say, like NES music, especially, that only had 4 channels, and Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, because you were so limited. This guy again? Because you were so limited in what you had in terms of instruments, everything had to be super catchy, and it had to really stand on its own. You couldn't just put in like 40 different tracks of instruments and just have a little bit here, a little bit there. So that's why those songs were so catchy. Because every part of it was super effective. Punishment my own limbless form knows. I'm sure rolling around doesn't feel great. So where the bass line and the melody line and even the percussion was always super effective. And it had to be catchy, but it couldn't be annoying because a lot of it was looped, right? It would be a 40-second loop for that older stuff. And then as they went on, they could basically do anything they wanted. This game, I feel like, has... The music is pretty bleh. It's more atmospheric. But it also has a lot more dialogue, too, which is kind of weird for an action game, but there's always some idiot going... Every time you kill someone, they try to give you a bit of story lore, right? But I remember... Okay, how about this one? I remember the first time I played The Last of Us. And from the first moment, when you... Let's put it on. When you turn on The Last of Us and that title screen comes on, and I think his name is Gustav something. Maybe an Argentinian guy, plays guitar. And it's tracked down with guitars mostly. Last of Us title theme. Main theme or title theme? Well, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. I mean, this is pretty amazing too. This is the main theme, but even the title. So what I love about it is that it starts off, it's got very organic instruments, right? And kind of a country rustic instruments. Nothing is plugged in. So it's speaking to kind of like the lack of electricity into the future, but then these sinister chords are coming and are creeping and everything's sinister and kind of mutating. Another bit of like a march. Feels like you're going on a journey. Ba, 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 ba. See, this is another reason why I think that Neo is it fails when it copies Dark Souls, because the music in this is Dark Souls doesn't use music. Except for big moments, and it's a way for them to actually keep the budget down, and it's a way for you to create your own story and a way for you to get to know the level without, because Dark Souls is a very repetitive game, and so is this, because it's copying Dark Souls to become more repetitive. But that means that the music in the levels just gets boring because you've heard it a lot, and it's just kind of like the music in this is a bit meh. Whereas Breath of the Wild, open game, repetition in terms of you're always kind of doing the same thing. You might be backtracking or exploring or whatever, so they just cut out most of the music. Whereas like in the other Zelda games where you always had a destination, you knew exactly what you were doing, where you were going, so they'd have more like triumphant marching themes with a bit more oomph to them, right? Because you knew you were going somewhere. You knew you were up to something. You needed that music to kind of propel you along. I think the Zelda dungeon themes always did a really, really good job of that. It is fun to work with that stamina, which is basically what Sekiro took with the posture. So Sekiro did, I would say, take that from this. Big time. But see, now if this just went full on Devil May Cry style, more action based, you could have that like more pumping soundtrack. But Devil May Cry doesn't ask you to repeat things too much, you know. Alright, well that was the main theme, but I'd love to hear the menu music. First thing you hear when you turn on the game. I always thought it was guitar. But beautiful anyway. I'd love to one day play... Oh, yeah, it's when that bass hits down. Oh, man. But the bass is being played like a guitar. So it just sounds like an incredibly low guitar. Oh. Good Lord. That's something. That's something special. Ugh. Oh. I love when they rise up like that. Boom, boom. Very classical, actually. Especially that. The way it wants to resolve back, but then it holds off a bit. Man, that's a menu theme. Ooh. Another little part. Keep it interesting. Train music you really enjoyed in the Spirit tracks? Hey, we'll put it on. We'll put it on. What were you guys doing in here, huh? I need to figure out the combos a bit more, like the combo length. How many can you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. You can do 8. How about in medium? Okay, train music, Spirit tracks. Spirit tracks, train music. Would that be the, like the overworld theme? Here's the complete soundtrack of Spirit tracks. Oh, it's... Oh, right, because this is on, like, DS or something, so it's got that really kind of... Oh, yeah. Realm overworld. Pretty good, though. I'm digging it. I love that they always kept making the top-down Zeldas, even if they switched to 3D, but in that top-down style of where the action is sort of the first priority, I would assume. Sort of like Link to the Past style. Yeah. This is very sort of like Wind Waker, Rooster Island, or Dragon Roost Island. Cheesy instruments, eh? I'm pointing. Alright, I know. We're just playing this is just the whole soundtrack. We'll get to it. Where's this bloody ladder? Oh yeah, a little great fairy theme. How do you unfire yourself in this game? Nicolo Stauffen, io molto bene. Come stai? Nicolo. Oh, he's a tracker. He is a real tracker, this fella. Yeah, oh, wow. I think I have this like R2 finishing combo. Oh yeah, it's an R2 swip back. The old flip back. Boop, boop, boop. I love that. Io sto bene? Bene. What's this? It sounds like kind of the music when you first start the game. Maybe it's telling you the story or your opening area. Oh, it's introducing new elements. Oh. Very sort of like, very Asian sounding with the percussion, eh? Right through the fire. It says go this way, I guess. Follow the enemies. Ooh. Ooh. They spend so much time looking at these bodies, yet I go up and I get the item right away. Sometimes I think one of the best things about video games are the soundtracks. Are the scores. I feel like I already ran through that to get where I was going last time. That was intro. This is Aboda Village. I don't want to run through the fire, do I? No. Fire hurts a lot in this game. And that's gonna hoit. Japapupupa tika-tik-tik-ta Jaka-frika-tiki-mik-ya Huka-waka-waka shika-pik-ya Raka-taka-tiki-tik-ta Raka-nok-nok-nok Taka-frik-tok-tok Kaka-shika-puka-laka-laka-mak-yak-yak. This could be where I need to go. Oh yeah, there you go. You need to go over here and around. Oh, boom, 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 boom. It's enough out of you, boy. Ah! What are you going to do, huh? Yep. And he's finished. Ooh, hey, tiger. Oh, I didn't do the old R2 when I had the chance. Yeah! I love that we can just listen to video game music. Remember, if you ever just want to listen to a mix of video game music and chat, we have our 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week music channel called Tracks, playing video game songs just like this. I'm on fire. We'll have to add this onto it. Okay, next track. Final Exam. Very Wind Waker feeling. It's weird that it's like a MIDI version of an electric fiddle. It's pretty fun. Because they made this, oh, you do? Oh, nice, man. Much appreciated. And there's also a couple of videos on there that are, you know, like 10 hours long or something. So if it's ever down or something, there's still uploads of lots of stuff. 732 on that axe back swap. So I guess they released this around the same time as Wind Waker, right? Let's see, Zelda franchise timeline release. Not timeline history, the release. 2000s. 2000 started with Majora's Mask. So Wind Waker came out, and then where's 4 tracks or Spirit tracks? I just wanted to see like a big list. There we go. Here's the list. Spirit Tracks came out 2009. Actually, Spirit Tracks came out after Twilight Princess. So Wind Waker came out in 2002, and then it was the Minish Cap was on Game Boy Advanced. Twilight Princess 2006, and you had Phantom Hourglass right after that on the DS, and then Spirit Tracks on the DS, Skyward Sword on the Wii, Link Between Worlds 3DS. And then Breath of the Wild. All right. How about this? Dan Houser, Rockstar Games founder and GTA director, said, anyone who makes 3D games to say they haven't borrowed something from Mario or Zelda from the N64 is lying. said the influence of Grand Theft Auto was Grand Theft Auto 3 was Zelda meets Goodfellas. Cool. This is not Zelda. It's got some hack and slash though. Brr. 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 Came out the same year as Final Fantasy 13. Spirit Tracks, 2009. Yeah. So, yeah, the DS is a pretty good system, eh, for Zeldas? Wow. I guess the nice thing with the portable versions is that, I mean, they introduced some different mechanics, train, whatever, different types of transportation, different types of music, and that kind of stuff. But that core gameplay is the classic style. Whereas, like, Skyward Sword, it's like the Wiimote style controls. And then you had Twilight Princess, I think, tried that too, didn't it? I pronounce Nicolo, but your name is it like Nicolo? Nicolo. And I said Nicolo. 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 Is that what you're saying? Digga digga ding. Da, 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 da. Stab, stab. Just a quick way to get there? I think so. No. No. Yeah, well, because they have their own little sound chip. Their own MIDI instruments, which gives it kind of like the way the Super Nintendo was. It gives it a bit of a kind of like a cozy feel to it. Nicolo? Nicolo. Nicolo. Nicolo? Nicolo. I should ask Stella's dad how to pronounce it too. He could help me. Bam! Alright, I don't like... There's something about these kind of like regal themes I never seem to like. This is 1147. This is Hyrule Castle. Yeah. Let's see here. Zelda appears. Ooh. Could be nice. A little magical. Magical moment. Oh, yeah. It's like the Epona theme. You calling her a horse? Oh, I didn't see that guy even appear. Yeah? No, I thought I heard someone call my name. No, okay. Where's that bloody ladder? Watch out for that guy. There's a ladder. But I think the one I want is over on the other side. Or maybe do these cross over? Yeah. That's where we want to get. Ooh, it's a little different. It's almost like a slightly evil sounding, like something terrible's happening. You know, guys, I don't even wanna. Boof. Dispel your key. Dispel your dark key. Yeah. Over here and then to the left. Look at that guy boining up. Yep. Boop. Don't fall off. Alright, this guy I think killed me last time. Yes, he did. Is he gonna walk across this thing? Great. I don't want to fall down. Is he on fire? I don't think he catches on fire, unfortunately. He's a demon. Demons don't catch on fire, I guess. Yeah, they go for like a more stylized feel. I think Sekiro went for like a real kind of realistic, like this is probably what people look like if they had to work all the time and be soldiers and they had limited amounts of food, as opposed to what we have now. Wow, that R2 does a lot of damage. This sounds like a dungeon of some kind. Oh, that guy's really been following me around. Can I block? Now we go all the way back. 16. Got the recruit uniform. Sneaking about the castle. That's this one. And you liked overworld theme, right? Stealthy Zelda, Spirit Tracks. Let's go to the overworld theme just to get that going. That could go forever. Because there's a lot of music in these games. Especially because these games don't have dialogue, right? Overworld Adventure. How about that one? Thanks, Nicolo. Maybe I should get one of those beard combs, you know? This is pretty good. This is kind of like Dragon Roost Island to the next level. Wow. I love these kind of chord progressions. Not so much that one, but those first ones, that super dramatic rise. Yeah, that's nice. Wow. Who wouldn't want to get on that train? You know, that's probably just a sample, that flute thing, but it sounds great. Oh, this part here. Oh. Yeah, the Japanese style flute. I remember the first time I found that I had a pretty good flute sound on when I was making electronic music. But copying sort of symphonic, not copying, but just trying to sound symphonic, using flutes and trumpets with some electric sounds. And when I first found the flute, I made a little piece I really love. That kind of flute is, I think is easier to do a sample of because you've got, the hardest thing with samples is that to make it sound like it was played by a human, because humans attack notes differently. That's the start of the note. There's a bit of like waver if they want, like expression, and the intensity, right? They don't play the things the same intensity all the time. But something like that has that kind of like foo, foo at the beginning of the note all the time, I think makes it easier for them to make sound realistic. Boom bum, boo da bum, boo bum, boo da bum, bum bum. I'm feeling good, yeah. This music is helping. Happy to play and have you and Prince here. That's the part that always kind of throws me off. But then it comes back around. Okay, what I'm going to do is not make the same mistake I did before where I let a lot of enemies stay alive. Well, it sounds like a boss battle. True, they have a lot of dialogue, a lot of writing, but they don't have a lot of spoken dialogue that the music has to stay out of the way of. Aw, coward. I could have ran away. That guy will kill you. It's so easy to get one or two shot in this, and then you're done. And that's it. You found an item. So that was Battle on the Tracks, was it? Now you're getting a bunch of stuff. Ooh, Lost Woods. How about that? Always a good Zelda entry for music. This guy's easy to take out when you have time. Need to dispel his stuff. This is a weird Lost Wood ones because it's playing things in different time from each other to give it that separated feel, which isn't always really pleasing to hear. I think the Lost Woods theme in Breath of the Wild is one of the strongest ones. Okay. What's this one? If I had to guess, it's like you're meeting some kind of oracle or something. Some kind of spirit is talking to you. That's what it sounds like to me. And it is the Soundstone of Awakening. Oh, it really gets going. It definitely creates a big vibe, a lot of atmosphere. Ah. Trying to switch some tracks. I'm getting these guys jumping all over my pants. This always sounds like a dungeon theme whenever they use those kind of drums there. I think it's called Sanctuary. Yeah, it is. Sanctuary. Shoot this guy in the head. Hey, you, demon. One shot? Oh yeah, I forgot about that stuff. Very, like, safe feeling. Those drums make me feel like I'm in a place that's sort of warm and cozy. There's a fire there. And then, like, a lullaby type on the stringed instrument. What do I have ammo of? That's all I really care about. $13. Good. Yeah. Remember, though, they can climb upstairs. Oh, there's another guy. Did these guys respawn? That count as the head? No. No. I think he keeps moving every time I go to shoot it. We'll get him when we're closer. We'll get him next time. Not you. Can you climb ladders there, super demon? I am an all-powerful demon from the depths of hell. I can breathe fire. Can you climb ladders? No. What is a ladder? Well, how do you know you can't climb it? I don't climb anything. I'm a demon. I climb the ranks of demonhood by killing mortals. Oh, but you can't get me if I go up this ladder, right? No, I also will walk through fire blindly. Because I'm a bloody demon. Who's hit me with all these stupid bombs? they're not stupid, they're working for them. Yowza. Boom, boom, boom. This sounds like a shop theme or something. You climb the stairs to your hearts. This is... What is this one? 5512. Energized rail map. No, it isn't. Forest and Ocean Temple? Forest and Ocean Temple. This would be a long... I don't know. Maybe the portable Zeldas, the dungeons are a bit more like upbeat. But I find the 3D Zeldas, the dungeons are a lot of like looking around and thinking. So you need to have something a bit more, with a bit more depth or like more ambient, you know. That doesn't work, eh? Oh crap. Maybe he'll fall down this hole. No, he won't. But he will always try to take the shortest distance. Doop doop. He will fall down the hole. Now what are you gonna do? This music kind of fits the way he's creeping around. They're pretty puzzly. I guess this has the feel of a puzzle. I think I would get annoyed by hearing this if I was in a puzzle room for like an hour. Oh yeah. Are you throwing stuff at me? Yes. Those really sound like those N64 choir sounds. Temple of Time and that kind of stuff. Oh, two of them. You gotta be aggressive with these guys, because they don't have a lot of health. Arc the Lad Twilight? Of the spirits. And this is Spirit Tracks. Oh god. How to not be on fire. Puts out fire. $5,000 Amrita. Cleanses and neutralizes any abnormal statuses. So that would be probably like being on fire. What? It spews flames from its mouth? Cool. Look at that face. I don't think there's an easy way to get yourself to not be on fire. He doesn't have like a stop, drop, and roll kind of thing. Or maybe you can roll it off. Am I going backwards? I feel like I am. Does this guy come around and go back to his post? Like a Lionel Richie. Get in there. Got an elixir, nice. It's always nice. This is where we came from originally. That Lionel was nuts. There we go, a little shortcut for later. Another one? No. Is this the right way to go? Yeah, I think it is. This is the final guy? Is he a little bit bigger? Lionel. Their fur and color, different colors for them. Ooh. Oh crap. Okay, this guy is fast. Oof. Looks like it's really easy to get hurt by this guy. He's a heartbreaker. Okay. Use an elixir or something so I don't burn to death. Alright, well that was that sub. Let's try Arc the Lad OST. Best bits, eh? Arc the Lad. Ooh, very Star Wars. Very John Williams. I think I only fought one Lionel in my first playthrough of it. And it took a long time. And it was a lot of, probably good to level up, do these submissions and level up. The famed sword has gone missing. Let's have a look. You have to use a stupid branch to get out of missions. You can't just warp back. Or maybe you can warp back from the shrines. But you know when we were stuck in that that boss battle I was trying last episode? Which is just a copy-paste boss from before. Oh wow, this is intense. This sounds like the beginning of it. The opening. It is, yeah, it's literally the opening. Only 11 tracks. These are the music on the soundtrack. Ark, Kukuru, Poco, Tosh, Gogan. They're just names. It's not like, you know, it's not like main theme, water theme, desert theme, that kind of stuff. Seems kind of new. I bet I'm going to run towards this thing and run into a huge problem. No? No Dark Souls-like trap? Yeah. Very, very Star Wars. Very, like, adventure-like, you know? Kind of swashbuckling. What if they're going to have, like, an Imperial March type theme? Remember Final Fantasy XII really had that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this thing. It's got valuable items on its back. Can't really attack well. Can't really defend well. All it can do is run and get harvested for its goodness. I feel kind of bad hunting this thing down. Like you do hunting down the lions. That was it? That was weird. What's this thing all about? That was strange. The side missions are really funky. This is so Star Wars. That dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Who composed this? Masahiro Ando. Alright, that's the opening. This is called Ark. No, this does not sound like Star Wars. Yeah. Burn out, burn out, burn out, burn out. More side missions? What? I thought we just did it. He'd lost it again. Fine. Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special? No. Who's Phineas and Ferb? American animated series Phineas and Ferb. Featuring characters from Star Wars. So this is like a real thing, a real show. This isn't like just some YouTube thingy. This is from the first arc? Oh, you were talking more about Arc Lad Twilight of the Spirits. Arc Lad Twilight Spirits OST. I think you're right about that, buddy. Pretty good though, eh? Ooh, very exotic. It's almost like a crazy bagpipe. Have any Amrita to cash in? Lots. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty close. Everybody's always like, oh, I use the weapons for crafting. Really? I have like so many of them. Let's go down to the bottom and just cash them all in. What? Why? Why can't I? Yes, you will not be asked again. How much am I getting? Yeah. You found a new item. I'm getting new items. Cool. These are all level 1, 17. That one's equipped. Don't sell that. What do I got now? Oops. Level up, baby. Phineas and Ferb is a show about two brothers who make giant inventions in their backyard while their sister Candace tries to bust them to their mom. But she always fails. Good. Stamina. Gives you a bit of life. Lets you carry more things. I don't care too much with that. Affects axes. Skill. Dual swords. Which one affects swords? This one. Heart. And it gives you your key and your sword. That seems like the best way to go. More key, more sword. Full of great songs too. A lot of episodes. I would play it, but I think that that's something that's going to get you copyright struck, you know, or like taken down. It'd be weird if that was the sword. They go, mission over. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so different fighting these guys. Like he tired himself out more than I did blocking it all. That's what I like about Sekiro, is that you don't get tired from attacking, you get tired from blocking. So it becomes a super offensive game and about timing. Whereas this, he wore himself out attacking faster than I did by just sitting there blocking, doing nothing. So it became kind of stupidly defensive. Stupidly. What's this room for? I don't know. Whoa. No fire damage to him. It's like Final Fantasy X, eh? You can pause. You can pause it. Arc the Lad Twilight's PS2 game. Discord, it's called. There, here's the soundtrack. Pisces Library. Skip. Oh, a tower. How about a nice town theme? You hear that? They put a DJ record, wicka wicka, at the front of that. You hear that? That's funky. Yeah. Does that annoying Dark Souls thing where it keeps the menu up too, so you can move around, but you can't attack. Even though it lets you pause. It doesn't let you pause and change things though. Look at this beautiful little gully. I'm gonna murder this guy. Dreamy Lord, how are you? No? No, I'm doing a bit of these submissions. Ah, blah. You should have killed me, bro, instead of poisoning me. Are you going around helping everybody? Enter the hot spring. Cleanse me of everything. Ah, feeling good, little baby Kodamas. Although, do you know how to beat Dreamy Lord? Do you know how to beat, you know, the second time you fight that samurai guy? You fight him, just him. The mission is just you fighting him in this, like, very small arena. I find that almost impossible to beat. No, so far I find it impossible. I don't know what to do. Yup. Ow. Oof. That life upgrade saved my life. Yep. Kaboom, kaboom. Back it up. Finish all difficulties in Abyss 999. Wow. So any tips? Anything you found out that's like a real kind of min-max thing to do in this game? Or sort of like what strategy? Like, do you find you block more? Do you dodge more? Deflect? Do you parry? I always forget you can parry. I think it's this one. I think it's parry. What are you doing? Come rest. Almost sounds like Christmas music. There we go. There's a nice goofy. Sounds like the chicken song. Best weapon is Odachi or spear. What am I using? Tachi, Odachi, or spear. Yeah, the spear is pretty fun because you can stay away from them. What's an Odachi? Do I not even have one? Is an Odachi a type of sword? I was having fun with this Kusarigama. Odachi. I don't think I have one Odachi. I have a Tachi. It's a long sword. So you like the range, eh? Waka 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 waka. This one seems to be my best one so far. Or the Raigiri. I should try parrying more. What's that? Block and R1? Block and L1. Must farm. You can only do that in medium stance. Odachi. Sounds like an alien is visiting. No Odachi there. PS4, bro. Which I like. Oh. Not gonna happen. Oh, this guy. Wow. Look at him wearing himself out. There you go. And you hit him. And you do a big R2 to him. You kill this fire thing. Oh, there's that guy up there. Yes, the best. Well, you know what the Xbox does really well is the backwards compatibility is pretty amazing. Oh, low piano. I don't usually ever play with anybody. I like to beat games just by myself. Make sure I can do it, you know? Lutrum Gamer. Well, thank you for the offer. I got a small spirit stone. 65 I think I needed. 64 I needed. Pump up the swords, give you the key. How can you go wrong? It's all about the key. We need to take out that guy up in the top. This is a nice track. Wow, it's got a lot of different elements to it. Who are these fellas? Bah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this would be nice to have a spear, eh? Whoa, 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 whoa. How about, Trimi, what do you do for, what do you do for combos? How long of a combo do you do? And do you use the R2 after it? Like light attack, light attack, light attack, strong attack, that kind of thing? Yo, 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 yo. Nice. Gunned him down. Block. I block the fire. This is back to that Star Wars theme. Whoa. 2 of them? And somebody shooting that? Lame. You're not walking through that. Oh. No. That's bad timing. Okay, at least now there's just one to deal with. Oh my god, it takes him forever after the bow to get ready to defend. I think I have living weapon. Yes, I do. You guys are dead. What's going on? Nice. Oh, there's somebody making these things come back. I think. I didn't get rid of this block. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How'd that guy do that? Is it like this key stuff here that's kind of gathering? Oh. Tough. Very, very, very tough. Okay. Look at this guy he's trying so hard to attack through, but the sword has just enough power to interrupt his attacks, and just enough speed to actually get there in time. What do you got there? Rifle ammunition. Oh, treasure chest. Elixir, good. This is a game of skill. Good God! What was that? Game of skill. ASKB02? Any tips? I have 22 unused skill points. Oh yeah, I didn't really look at those. Well, I mean, just upgrading things is not really skill, is it? I was trying to learn the game, as opposed to just using these things. R2 at the end of a combo, large amount of key damage. That's a good one. I don't like that quick draw thing. Disperse key from your sword. Nah. Nah. Jumping slice. That's cool, sure. Launches them up. A lot of moves. It's like a fighting game. Really similar to all the ones we just went through. What's that? Quick draw. Any great skills you encountered? You recommend? Quick draw, morning moon kick, Evan flash, signature moves of the katana. Thrust the sword while guarding. Seems kind of nice, but that's only a dual sword thing. You gotta find a way to abuse those skills to destroy enemies. I like the passive ones. Shove an opponent using spear shaft. Kaboom! Stunning them. It's pretty helpful, eh? Changing stance right before... Changing stance right when performing a key pulse. I like that. Is that only for the spear, though? Because I know some of these actually transfer over. The best DS emulator? Nah, no clue. I know some of these seem to work just for the weapons, and some of them are for all of them. It is lame when you start up a game with a... you start up a game on an emulator. You're all ready to play it. You get a certain way, and then you find like some weird bugs, you know, where like the music doesn't work very well, or key pulse stuff is global. So that key pulse knockback would be nice, right? I like that. Key flux are global. Okay. Backslash. Yeah, so I've got these ones. I think I was just waiting for more interesting skills. Okay, thanks. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. What was that? When your health drops to 30% or lower, your key recovery speed increases by 10%. Sure. That could come in handy. Whee! Oh. Yeah, I don't really like any of these. That's why I have so many skill points. Kick the enemy. Boof. Yeah, that's why I have so many. Where these guys all come from? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ugh. Dude, that's pretty cool. Distorted bass, eh? Okay, so now we have to go out here and do the big gauntlet. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. Ah. The range on that. Oh yeah. That was crazy. No more bow for you. I like this music for these guys. We are the firehead people doing firehead things in your face. You are fired. Fired. Yeah, two of these freaks. No good. Blast it. Blast the key. Ha 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 ha. Uh-huh. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay. I don't like fighting both at the same time. But you can just kind of cheese them like this, eh? As long as that guy doesn't come around the other side. Nah, they follow each other like fools. Yoza. That's what I like with the sword. It's kind of like a... What was I saying? Kind of like a spear. I gotta kill that jerk again. Maybe I need to use a spear or something longer for them. Would be nice to finish that guy off. You know? It's a good song, yeah. There's a different feel than a lot of stuff you hear nowadays, too, which is nice. Stab. At least you get an elixir out of these guys. Wait till you're not on fire anymore before you fill up to full health. Obviously. Alright, now this is when the two big fellas appear. And the archer. Well, I've got living weapon almost. Might be good to use. Yeah. Okay. That's what I did last time, isn't it? Yeah. Who's next? Hurry. And it's gone. Devils. I think these are the guys that pummeled me. Oh, 3 of them. Just like run at him and chop. Yeah, lots of running and chopping. Oh no, and a little guy. And a big guy. Wow. Alright. That'll be one of the hardest guys to deal with. God, I hate having dash on X. I need to push with my index finger and use my thumb for the, You just leave? No way. Wow, I went for a parry. Failed miserably. Do-do, digga-digga-doo-da-doo-ga-doo. Yeah. Was that all of them? Sure. Oof, that guy's back. Where'd he come from? Did he teleport? Yeah, man. Is he back up? Oh, he was just kind of stunned. That happens a lot with this guy. He's got a... Oh, they comboed me! That was brutal. Going the wrong way. Why does this feel different? There you go. Alright. Boom. Oh, freaking spear guys get me right away. Playing it real safe with these guys. But I'm not even hitting them, that's the problem. You don't really need to be dashing around. You can kind of, he's pretty mobile on his own. There you go. Great. Got this gun. Well, I'm like struggling just with these fools. Yeah. Gotta get in there. There you go. Now you got one down. You can just dodge around. These guys you just gotta go at. But they have a way of just kind of like pushing you like that. It's pretty nuts. Good lord. Alright, and this is this freak up here too. Gets me. God, that's frustrating. And he's in a pretty good spot. What's the submission? I don't know. It's like find a sword or something dumb. Great. Hit by that axe. That would hurt. Oh, nice. He's almost down. So am I. Oof, that is going to hit me. Oh, man. This guy's got speed for a big axe, man. It's good to kind of, unless he's got like a 360 strike, kind of get behind him, mess him up that way. Yeah. There, that's how you take out these heads. Lock on, run, light attack. Lock on, run, light attack. Then you got that guy to worry about. Lock on, run, light attack. Go, 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 go. There, now we can just take this guy on alone. Be no problem. He's gonna wear him. Oh, but there's two. Not good. Someone somewhere is eating noodles. That's right, it's someone. They're eating noodles. Yeah. The big living weapon. Oh, it's gone. He's almost dead, though. Oh, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's gonna shoot. I can shoot faster. Boss's room key. Alright, Prince, what's the song? This is a nice one, though, actually. Remember this one for later. This is Truth from Arc the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits. Oh, boy. Wanchanbara Ichi Wame. And what's this from? I'm sure that the title of it is in there. Chaos. And this is from a game, right? It's not a show? If it's from a show, I can't play. That was the boss? I don't know if I can play that. Usually the songs with words end up, they're copywritten somewhere, you know, or they're like released to be sold, and then they end up copywriting it. Oh, there you go. This style they're doing right now is like a totally new style they've just introduced. The sort of comic book ink style. What a terrible teapot. Although it is just from a game, so it's usually fine, but it's like the ones with lyrics, they usually get you. Maybe I can find the instrumental version. SpongeBob the movie game soundtrack? Yeah, that could be a problem too. Prosperous Samurai. Alright, that's it. Let's head on to the next area. Oh, we got a cutscene for our troubles.
William, 官兵殿が船員を手配してくださった。わしは大阪におられる家康様へ石田方の動きを伝えに参る。早速毛利へ向かう長政殿と共にリーフデ号で大阪に向かうことにいたそう。
I love that line. I'm getting tired of these creatures. They're like, oh, why do I have to live in a world with all these monsters? Can't even go on a bloody ship.
あのあやかし、噂に聞く海坊主。いかにお主とて歯が立つまい。リーフデ号もひどいありさまじゃ。ひとまず秋によるとしよう。長政殿は
Smiley guy.
平岡頼勝殿の調略に出向くとのこと。船が修理されるまで身動きは取れぬし、毛利の調略を手伝ってくれ。
Boom, 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 boom.
「あれが石田の家臣筆頭島左近殿。敵にはしたくない相手よ。しかし左近殿でも毛利の調略は難しかろう。
Does this game need a story? It's fun to look at. Okay, I wonder if it's going to look a lot different. Main mission, submission, main mission, starting point. Shrine, blacksmith. Oh. Yamagata is the largest silver mine in all of Japan. Its high-quality silver has fetched top prices and profits both inside and outside Japan's borders. However, its riches have also made it a prime target for other warlords, and the locations of its entrance, exit, and inner chambers are kept a close secret. Over time, the Mori clan has accelerated their efforts and dug even deeper into the mountain's depths. I like that stone sort of pillar off to the left. Looks like a big thingy. Monster. Yeah, we can do some Arc. We can try some Mega Dimension. Let's hear what this music is like. See if it's any good. May, my birthday month. Oh. Well. Probably get to 8,000, eh? Maybe? Get rid of all this crap. And there you go, 8,000. Whoa! Too quick on the circle button there, buddy. Cool. Look at this old fan. So they probably hook it up just near a place that gets a lot of wind. And it's circulating the air naturally. It's fascinating. Part of this game feels like you're in a museum. So fun. It look kind of like Red Dead in a way. Poisonous mist. Am I in the poison now? I think so. Don't be falling down there. Whoa, what are you gonna do? Give me the bleg? Yeah, it's gonna give me the bleg. Guess if the bleg. Oh, so he died from the mining pollution. Here's a grain fan. Then what? Is it purify? The grain fan. Does it run on grains? These guys still working away. Toiling. What am I getting hit by? What? Where's the grain fan? The grain fan. Not here, not here. Persona 1. That's a really good idea, yeah. Try the antidote, if I can get to it in time. That wore off. Assassin's Creed Origins Remote. Whoa. fan. Good lord. Don't break the grain, fan. I mean, I've loved Persona 4 soundtrack, Persona 5. Why are these guys just appearing? Why is that? Give me old R2 on the ground. I wish they made that a bit more automatic. Not automatic. You should pull off the big death blows. Like Sekiro, it's pretty lame. That it often fails when you know what you're trying to do. That one worked. So what's the deal with this grain fan? It only works for a little bit? Or the shaking makes it stop? Yep. That Persona, that Arc Glad track was pretty good too. Let's finish that one off as well. Arc Glad, Twilight of the Spirit. Truth. I think we're basically almost through it. That's nice. Tower in Persona 3, Tartarus had actually been done before in Persona 1 before, but Persona 1 they'd lose their Persona if they died there. Ooh. But you could get it back. That's cool. Look, this thing only lasts for so long. It's not good. I'd have to hold circle, then press circle. So dumb. Just let me hold circle and get it. Oh, I thought he was safe. Got to the exit. Now he's dead. I was working out in the oil fields, and we were working on a farmland. And we stayed like an hour later than usual. And I guess that farmer had put out, like, sprayed these chemicals that he puts out every evening to kill bugs. And it's extremely toxic. And we started breathing it in. We all realized what was happening. We all ran for the trucks. And, like, even in the truck, you could barely breathe. And you were, like, picking up people that were scrambling and running and, like, get in that truck. And you're driving as far away from it as possible. Couldn't see it either. I thought I was going to die. I couldn't even breathe in the truck as we were driving away. And I thought, oh, my God, this is how I'm going to die. I'm going to die out here in this stupid truck. And then we made it, and everyone just had really sore lungs, and then they tried to make us go back. We went back for a bit and then breathed it in. We're like, no. We all left. A couple people went to the hospital. It was like, this was the poison mist. That guy coming or what? Filled with instant death enemies on the lower levels and on the way to reclaim the spot. Oh, yeah, that's great. It's like a real death trap. Oof, right on your stupid head. Yeah, it would have been pretty bad. Working. This is a pretty good soundtrack. Man, he stunned me! This is very Star Wars too. I mean, I keep saying that, but I'm sure that there's a certain composer that John Williams probably borrows from quite a bit. Like, there's a certain style that he probably didn't invent. He just was the first person to kind of bring it in to the mainstream into Star Wars. So I assume that it's the same. When it's probably not his style. A lot of backtracking. What do I think of? Not backtracking. A lot of just redoing these parts over and over again. Gotta do it perfectly. Can't die. What do I think of Tatooine? Oh, a place with 2 suns. What a cool idea. So simple. It makes it seem exotic. I mean, it's just they went to. The interesting thing about that is that where they went to film that, Rhodesia or something. They hadn't had rain in this region for like 100 years or something, or like longer, 1,000 years or something. And it rained the first day they went to shoot there. They felt like they were cursed. You know, the most successful movie of all time when it released felt like it was cursed when they first started making it. So just because you have setbacks, keep pushing forward. It's the lesson there. And so, yeah, you just think, okay, you can put another sun up there. That's a really easy effect. And it's something we know, but just seems so different. And then you have and just make it a place where, like, scum hang out. Where a lot of sci-fi movies at the time, everything was very clean. Everything was very idealized. People were wearing, like, spandex jumpsuits and stuff. Like, they were even... I was watching an interview where somebody had auditioned for the role of, like, Harrison Ford or something. Or Han Solo. Only Harrison Ford can be Harrison Ford. And didn't get into it. And then they kind of joked. They're like, that didn't work out. They're like, but it's probably for the better. Could you imagine me in spandex? And it's like, well, nobody wears spandex in that show. In that movie, Luke dressed like a farmer. Obi-Wan Kenobi dressed like a guy who lives out in the woods. Not in the woods, out in the desert. But that's what was so stupid about the prequels, is that then all the Jedi had to dress like Obi-Wan Kenobi did. But Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't dressing like a Jedi. He was dressing like an old man who's trying to hide his identity. You know? Well, I guess Yoda kind of wore the same thing too, but he was doing the same. He was just a guy living on a swampy planet. I don't really like this level. I don't like the maze part. I don't like all the looking for green fans. I don't like the same enemies over and over again. Gotta be a boss theme, eh? And the Phineas and Ferb special? Yeah, I like Tatooine. So that was an interesting thing, is that it wasn't about... Nothing was really clean. It was like people lived here and they made their living. They lived off the land. They were poor. You know, they had to buy second-hand androids from Jawas who just found and scavenged them. You know, that was really interesting. And then having Mos Eisley be this place where, like, a lot of bad people hang out. Because it was a port. You know, like, if you go to a city that's a port... Fuck this. A lot of shady things go on there. You'll have, like, drugs and illegal activity are happening. Because it's a port. People can move things in and out. And people can come in and they can leave. So they're not worried about causing trouble. So that was such an interesting thing about Tatooine. It's funny, George Lucas always thought that it's like, the characters, they look like they're at a I don't know, it was like a costume ball or something, like a Monster Mash kind of thing. Like they all look kind of silly, he thought, when they're so iconic. You know, I'm sure in his head he had imagined something different, but I still think that all the costumes they had for Mos Eisley in the cantina they look... I mean, maybe the Wolfman looks a bit silly, but a little bit. But it was still... Will he be poisoned by the time he can heal? Will someone hit him while he heals? Nope. None of those things happened. Yeah. Yep, yep. Fall down. Give me that death blow. This is a good theme for this guy. Yeah. I think I'm done with this for now. We'll play something else. What do you guys call Mario Galaxy or Breath of the Wild? Porg? Porgs are pretty cute. It does feel like they're jammed in there, where they don't really have... The thing with the Porgs is they are just there, you know. The Ewoks were cute, but they were a race of people. They had a culture. They had a way of life. They were being, you know, they joined the Rebel Alliance, basically, to fight. And they died in the fight. But, whereas the Porgs are just kind of these, like, cute things that live there. Kind of for no reason, you know? Let's try Mario Galaxy. See if we can beat that. Yeah, the Porgs are just there. They're there to look cute. They're a really very cute design. And they're there to be a joke where Chewbacca's like eating them and they're looking at them and crying and they're like, alright. It's just such a lame joke. So cheesy. That's Ryan Johnson for you, though. Ugh, did he ever mess that up? Oh, my tea's actually warm. Yeah. This is a nice track. I love Jenny Nicholson. She's so funny. I haven't watched her for a while, but I love her style. Yeah, she's hilarious. You know what I do notice with girl YouTubers is that you do get a lot of guys giving advice to people. You know, like if there's a girl kind of singing a song, I find a lot of times the guy will come in and be like, "What you really need to do is do this. You should try this. This is good. Yeah, I'm an expert." It's just something guys like to do. We like to explain things. I can always make my dad happy by asking him to explain something to me. He likes it. I love her reviews. And she's funny, but she also has pretty smart analysis, like her work, like explaining how a script could be better and that kind of stuff. You know, she knows her stuff. She has great ideas. All right, let's put on a little bit of this Persona track, and then we have to listen to some Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, I have to restart the stream. I'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? Bye for now.